Right, good evening. I'm here with Sam. A nice 2-0 win over Met Police puts us, I think, 8 points clear, or keeps us 8 points clear of Chipstead, who won today. You must have been delighted with the performance as well as the result.
Really professional performance from everyone, actually, all round. For the first half, we dominated. Didn't really cause us any issues at all in the first half. I think maybe one long ball we just sort of fell asleep for, but we really cleared it up quite quickly. And the rest, very professionally done. Second half, albeit no more goals, we had chances, and we kept them very, very quiet.
Yeah, you say in the first half, I think they probably had a 10-minute spell in the middle of the half when they had us a little bit under pressure, but other than that, we were quite calm and quite in control of the game.
Yeah. I'd say even in those moments, we didn't look panicked. It's like, okay, maybe they have the ball a little bit more, but again, I think we left them in a spot where they couldn't really break us down, and their final ball today obviously was not great, obviously, from where we got ourselves in the right position. So it was a credit to the boys. I say both sides of the ball.
You made 4 changes from Monday. Obviously, you brought Gids back in. Izzy was available again. You must have been quite pleased with how those two boys played. I know Gids had a tough time against Uxbridge, but I thought he looked solid today.
Yeah, he did. He did have a tough time against Uxbridge, but we had a good chat and sort of explained what was needed and maybe what was missed, and he's really good with stuff like that as well. With Gideon, you always get that. I've known the guy for a long time now, and we sat down, and I can understand his frustrations when he was pulled obviously early against Uxbridge, but sat there. He wants to do better. You can't complain with players like that want to know how they can get better. And he had a solid game, and Izzy, he'll obviously give you what you need with games like that. He's obviously a character in there. And the changes we've made, we trained well on Wednesday. We set out actually anticipating that they play a 3-4-3, which we've seen previously. So we'd worked on that. Sort of the lads knew what was potentially coming from them. So obviously they went to 4 and suited us even more, really.
Yeah, sure. He's possibly had a little bit of criticism this season, but Lindell, I thought he was excellent today.
Yeah, honestly, and again, even before you guys announced it, we were saying that he has to get that MOM. I think the fullback had a torrid time and eventually got subbed off. And Lindell, that was down to him. He couldn't get a sniff, and it was a shame actually he couldn't get a goal today, because honestly he was phenomenal. And again, another one, he sat down in the week, went through some stuff that he probably needed to work on as well, and he's done that. And I think everyone we spoke and went through a few details, but today he was exceptional and fully deserved the MRA.
Yeah, I think so. It was as you say, it was a solid performance across the board. Midfield looked really good. Ben, I thought, was excellent as well.
Yeah, always.
But here's another one. You know exactly what you're going to get with him.
Yeah. I'm not having him claim that goal though. Nah. You guys are too nice.
We've got to big up our players. It's not going to go down as an own goal. Surely. We've had a few, shall we say, controversial issues of late with officials, which obviously we're not going to go into. But today's official, I thought, was superb, and actually the 2 linesmen as well.
Yeah. All 3 officials were spot on today. I think let the game flow how it needed to. There was one potentially he missed, and how he dealt with that afterwards. Coming to speak to the bench just in the right manner. I think that's where everyone gets respect both sides today. So all 3 of them I thought were brilliant, and it was really nice to see. And actually, it didn't spoil a game of football for either side, really.
Yeah, agreed. We move on from here. We've got Binfield on Tuesday night, obviously weather permitting.
Yeah.
It's raining now, so who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
Do you envisage many changes to your squad? Have you got any injuries coming back? Injuries going out?
We have to assess Tyrese, assess Ash, who was a bit. Ash was tight. Tyrese wasn't feeling the best, and had a little knock on his ankle. So we're obviously have a look at him as well. Bertie's still out with the stitches, obviously from previous. So keep an eye on him. That's it. And obviously Rooney, Daryl's obviously suspended. That's all it is at the moment. So we'll just assess everyone obviously tomorrow and see how everyone's feeling. But who knows if we'll have a game on Tuesday, because it's not just Binfield. There seems to be a lot of pitches this season that are just unplayable at the moment.
Yeah, there are. Is it in some cases officials erring on the side of caution just to make sure that there are no injuries, or is it? I don't know.
I've seen a few that need a lot of work.
When we say we might have a couple of players missing, obviously if Tyrese or Ash are missing, you've got Noah to come in, and he's been excellent.
Yeah, he's been great. Again, when he's there, he's Mr. Reliable in a number of positions, obviously through the middle. We had the likes of like Charlie Martin not able to get on today, as well. We've got Cam obviously in from Sutton not able to get on today as well. So the squad's been pretty competitive in fairness. So I'm confident if there's one or two that are out, we're able to shuffle and put out a really good side.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Sam, and have a good evening.
Thank you.